Right now, somewhere in the world, a woman is silently showing a man exactly how she feels about him. Not with words, not with a text, not with some obvious confession. She's revealing it through four specific parts of her body she instinctively cannot stop exposing when attraction quietly takes over. And here's the shocking part. Most men miss it every single time. They walk away thinking, I'm not sure if she liked me. Meanwhile, her body had already told the whole story. The truth is, by the time most men finally realize what was happening, the moment is gone. And so is she. But after this video, that will never happen to you the same way again, because what you're about to learn will completely change how you read every interaction with women from this point forward. A study in evolution and human behavior found that women communicate attraction primarily through nonverbal signals, often repeating those signals again and again before men even begin to notice. Think about that. She may already be showing interest multiple times while most men are still trying to decode her words. Let me ask you something honestly. How many times have you walked away from a conversation, replaying it later in your mind, wondering if maybe she was interested, wondering if you missed the signs, realizing hours or even days later that the attraction had been there the whole time? If that's ever happened, you're not alone. The truth is, nobody ever taught you how to read the language her body naturally speaks. And that changes today, because I'm going to walk you through the 4 body signals women instinctively reveal when attraction is present. And the final one is the most powerful of all. Once you understand it, you'll never miss the moment the same way again. Before we break them down, there's one truth you need to understand. The body is terrible at lying. People can manage words, they can act casual, they can try to hide what they feel, but the body always leaks the truth. And once you learn to see the pattern, attraction becomes far less confusing. Check your waist. 1. The neck, the trust signal. The first signal is the harsh neck. This one is subtle, powerful, and deeply instinctive. When a woman slightly tilts her head, brushes her hair aside, touches her necklace, or exposes the side of her neck while talking to you, something deeper is happening. The neck is one of the most vulnerable areas on the human body. Instinctively, people protect it. So when she repeatedly opens that space toward you, her body is silently communicating. I feel safe here. I trust this moment. I'm open. That openness is incredibly revealing. The real key is repetition. One touch could mean nothing, but when it happens again and again, while eye contact and conversation are flowing, it becomes a pattern, and patterns are where attraction lives. Her body is relaxing into your presence. That matters. Isiakt 2. The wrists, the vulnerability cue. The second signal almost nobody talks about is the inner wrists. This one is unbelievably underrated. When a woman is attracted, she often unconsciously reveals the soft inside of her wrists. She may gesture with palm slightly upward, rest her chin on her hand with the wrist exposed. Place her hands on the table openly rather than folded or closed off. This matters because openness in the wrists often mirrors emotional openness. When people feel guarded, their body closes, hands tighten, arms cross, wrists turn inward. But attraction creates the opposite. The body softens, the body opens. And the wrists become one of the clearest silent indicators of comfort and connection. Once you start noticing the neck plus wrists together, things become even clearer. Now you're no longer seeing isolated movements. You're seeing attraction patterns, and that's where your awareness level changes completely. 3. The legs, the direction of desire. This is the signal most men misunderstand. It's not about what she's wearing. It's not about exposed skin. It's about direction. The lower body is one of the least consciously controlled parts of body language. People manage words and facial expressions, but the feet and legs quietly reveal where attention naturally wants to go. If her legs or feet consistently point toward you, even in a group setting, that's incredibly revealing. Her subconscious attention is already locked in, and attention is the beginning of attraction. Now here's the deeper layer. If she crosses her legs and the top leg angles toward you, it often creates a subtle invitation line. Her body is orienting itself in your direction, and if she's slightly restless, moving her foot, shifting softly, recrossing slowly, that doesn't always signal boredom. Sometimes it signals stimulation. Attraction creates nervous system energy. That energy has to go somewhere, and often it shows up in the legs first. This is one of the most honest, real-time signals you can learn to read. 4. The torso, the ultimate attention marker. This is the strongest one, her torso. The chest, stomach, and front center of the body reveal where her true focus lives. When a woman feels safe, comfortable, and drawn to you, she naturally begins facing you more fully, not halfway, fully. This is powerful because the front of the body protects the most vital areas. So when she consistently opens that space toward you, her body is saying, "You have my attention." And attention is everything. If conversation shifts and her torso keeps returning toward you, if she subtly leans in, if the distance between you naturally gets smaller, that's not random, that's emotional gravity. People naturally move closer to what they enjoy being around, and when the neck, wrists, legs, and torso all begin clustering together, that's when attraction becomes unmistakable, not loud, not dramatic, but deeply clear. The biggest mistake most men make. Now here's where most men lose the moment. They finally notice the attraction, and then they freeze. They start overthinking. What if I'm reading this wrong? What if I ruin it? What if I move too soon? And in that hesitation, the tension fades. The moment passes. The truth is, attraction is not just about recognition. It's about response and timing. Not forcing, not rushing, but meeting the moment naturally. If she leans in, you lean in slightly. If the eye contact lingers, you hold it a little longer. If the space between you naturally closes, allow it. Real confidence is not speed. It's presence. It's matching the energy that already exists. That's what creates effortless chemistry. High retention CTA ending. Love, lies, and reality. So now you know the F4 body parts women instinctively reveal when attraction quietly takes over. The neck, the wrists, the legs, the torso. And once you start seeing these patterns, everything changes. Conversations become clearer, attraction becomes easier to read, and the moments you used to miss start becoming opportunities you actually recognize in real time. If this video opened your eyes even a little, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on the bell for Love, Lies, and Reality. Because every week we break down the hidden psychology of attraction, body language, and the signals most people completely miss. And before you go, comment below. Which signal have you noticed before but never understood until now? Because once you understand body language, people stop feeling confusing and start feeling honest. See you in the next one on Love, Lies, and Reality.